Are you ready? It's about to do it. It's loading the preview. We're gonna.
You just have to let me know.
5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Yo, it is game day every day, man. What is this? 3 plus 1, that's 31? Yes?
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
We're back to the adding.
Yeah. No, but I'm Jackson Davis. That's Tyler Gus. And again, we have the beautiful Logan with us.
Remember to send me comments, and I will reply to them real time. So that's cool.
Yes.
And all right, so to start off, we're going NBA.
Yes, there's actually a lot of news in the NBA world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have a special guest with us.
This is Coach Lucio.
Coach Lucio, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
From Houston, Texas, live.
Heck yeah.
Houston,
Texas, man. I guess we'll start off with Houston, man. What happened?
Wow, really? We got that kind of time? It was rough. Honestly, I'm a big Spurs fan. I was listening to your 29 podcast when
Right.
Mr. J came on,
Right.
who also went to high school with me along with Mr. Garson. So we know each other for a long time.
Oh, it's pretty
But yeah, I mean, I like the Rockets to play well because then I get to work and all my coworkers are in a good mood. So I was raised to go for the Texas teams. My dad always said we got to go for all the Texas teams on. And we root against California, we root against Florida, and we root against New York. So that's the way that's the way it was in my time.
Yeah.
But as for
I'm
the
glad that
Rockets,
you root
man,
against New York.
they
because
just-
New York sucks.
I mean, I coach JV and assistant varsity basketball, and the Rockets make the same mistake that some of my JV basketball players make. I mean, it's crazy. Some of the passes that James Harden and some of the other ball players in there, I can't believe how lazy the pass.
Yeah, I know. James Harden.
You remember that?
And the
Go ahead.
turnovers.
You wasted a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I know.
For sure.
Like they could have. They had the Warriors. They had all the momentum the Rockets did, and James Harden just turned the ball over. Like there was one possession where I think Clint Capella was driving to the basket, and he just threw it right to Iguodala.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. And then that cheap little offensive foul when Draymond, who does a great job of nagging on people,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he sugars a forearm
Right,
and gets
yeah,
offensive foul call.
That was a big call too.
So that was costly. I think they were down 2 or even tied at that point.
No, yeah, because the game was tied at 97 for like
Oh yeah.
4 minutes. That's the time where you can go get the ball game. That's where James Harden has to take over as the league MVP, quote, and he didn't show up.
Absolutely. And if you're going to shoot a lot of threes, then Tony's was best time. But you got to find another outlet, something else when it doesn't go your way. They got great shooters, but then when that doesn't work out for them, what are you going to do next? You know what I'm saying?
You got
And
weapons later.
I mean, no Durant, Curry with 0 points. If you would have told that to every Houston fan, they would have been like, "We'll take that."
Yeah.
And they still couldn't close the deal. That was crazy.
But no, I mean, it also didn't help that Eric Gordon chose to have the worst game of the series.
Oh yeah. That's too bad, because I like.
If Eric Gordon was playing like he did
played so well.
like 2 or 3 games ago,
He was carrying.
They-
for sure.
yeah, it would definitely have been a lot closer to the end.
CP3 is starting to show his age a bit in that series too.
Yeah.
I think.
I think
Oh, man.
yeah, and
Notice how I didn't even bring him up.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
He's got a good heart. I feel like he complains a little too much,
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's emotional.
which we all do as we get older. I'm 35 now. I complain all the time. So,
no,
I can
see, the
understand
thing is
that.
with Chris Paul now is that they gave him that big contract this last summer. He still has like 3 years on the deal. So like,
He's gonna be playing for a bit longer.
yeah, we're like what do they do here with now? Like maybe do they trade Chris Paul for
And-
something else?
I don't know.
Like I mean that
Bag
could be a
of chips,
possibility.
bag of chips from the soda, maybe. I don't know.
Because I really like the Houston Rockets owner right now. Like he was honest after the game. He said they kicked their butt,
And GM Daryl Morey.
No, right.
too.
But you can tell that the ownership wants to win. They want to win.
For sure.
But they just it all comes down to the players.
Yeah, and Clint Capella is kind of non-existent in just the series in general.
And
I mean,
he is definitely not worth $90 million.
yeah, especially since he paid him last season or in this past off season. So it's kind of scary to see that. But,
Yeah. And also the fact they were complaining all year about the Game 7. Oh, Chris Paul didn't get hurt in Game 5. We would have had a ring.
I mean, the thing about the Rockets is they lost twice, 2 years in a row to the best team in the league.
Right.
And the Rockets are pretty much arguably second or third best team in the league. which is great. But of course, here in Houston, everybody remembers the golden years with Clyde DeGride, Hakeem,
Yeah.
Elijah,
Charles
and then
Barkley.
later on,
Charles Barkley.
you know, Robert Santos. I could go on, but those guys played team ball.
Yeah.
There was nobody scoring 30, 40, 50 a night.
Let's
Yeah.
let's all be honest here. I think because Michael Jordan was in the league, that's why they won. So Michael Jordan was retired.
Yeah, he's playing baseball.
I can agree. I
Yeah.
can agree with that.
Yeah,
That's true.
But no,
Think about
those
that.
were definitely great teams.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think James Harden will eventually get to the finals again. I just think it's gonna happen after Kevin Durant leaves, and the Warriors kind of slow down a little bit.
So hopefully this offseason.
Yeah, maybe this offseason. I don't know,
Okay.
but I mean, still got the two-time league MVP in Curry. So
That is true. If Clay's
I
still
think
rich.
they needed. I think that interior presence and just like a bruiser down low is
Yeah.
yes,
underrated.
they need a
Underrated.
great
I feel
front
like
court player.
like the team, like the Blazers and Golden State, even though in the East with Toronto, they have bruisers.
Yeah, they
Guys,
got.
you don't really
Yeah,
know their
Serge
names,
Ibaka,
but
yeah.
they foul. They get after it, you know.
Yeah, because I saw in some games they were playing like PJ Tucker at the 5, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's a very small ball
Yeah.
lineup. Like,
And I mean, Draymond Green was on him, I think, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Draymond's such a better defender than him.
Yeah.
Defender, yeah, maybe rebounder a little less. But
But yeah.
Definitely, I really like PJ Tucker.
Yes.
No,
He
yeah,
seems like a team guy.
He's definitely the
doesn't
heart and soul.
Doesn't talk much. Just does his job. Puts it up. I mean, he's a bruiser too. I like him.
Okay.
yeah.
We went with you too. But but yeah, I mean, the Rockets just struggled overall, and it was kind of hard to watch at some parts because
Yeah.
there's so many chances that they passed up.
I think this year was just a silver platter, man. The Golden State Warriors didn't have the best player on the planet, Kevin Durant, and they should have won.
And DeMarcus himself too. So,
Yes, like that's
So.
Rockets,
it,
man.
it hurts.
yeah. It hurts to say.
We'll see. Yeah.
Hopefully they have a good future. But Coach. Wait.
Lucio.
Yes. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot to say your name. Coach Lucio.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining the show, man.
Thank you,
coming on the show.
thank you, Logan, for the brand.
Yeah.
I'm the brains of
Yeah,
this
it's
whole
a brand.
That's why
operation,
Logan's here.
for sure.
All right.
No, but thanks for coming on the
Yeah.
show, man. We really appreciate it.
Hey guys, no problem. Anytime. Hey, you want to talk? That was what you want to talk. I'm going to do stuff. I got all the inside. I would see.
All
Let me
right.
know. You give me a call.
All right,
for
bro.
sure.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You guys you're doing a great job, man. Keep up the good work.
We
Thank you.
will, definitely.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Thank
All right.
Yes, thank you, Coach Lucio.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you,
I actually
Coach
said his name
Lucio.
right. Right there.
After you had to ask.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I felt really bad after that, boys.
It's
all good.
okay. It's
Yeah,
all right.
good.
So next, are y'all done with NFL or NFL, NBA?
Yep, you're
Uh,
fired.
No, not yet.
Okay, so do y'all want to talk about Kawhi beginning to emerge as the best,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know,
Kawhi.
Kawhi?
She doesn't
Really?
Yes, there you go. Yeah. Seriously?
Kawhi.
All right, phonetically, I
No,
messed
it's
up.
fine.
All right, let's talk about him emerging as the best and Tyler emerging as the worst. Or Jackson, I'm so sorry.
Tyler, I swear to God, if you say Kawhi, then it's best friend in the league. I'm done.
That
Well,
seems
no,
to be
you-
what's what he wrote.
We were having a conversation the other day, and Jackson brought it up to me. Oh, Kawhi is the best player in the league.
I did not say
You
that.
said that yesterday,
Did not.
and I have it on quote, or I have a quote of it. But
Right.
Let's see at the quote. Where's the quote at?
I don't want to pull it out now.
Whatever.
But you have to trust my word. He said
trust your
Kawhi is one of the best players, and
He's one of the best
I
players.
said-
I'd say he's best.
you
He's
said
not
he
saying
is the
he's
best,
No.
straight up. But I mean, he's putting up amazing numbers for the playoffs. He's obviously showing why he's a veteran on this team.
Right.
Raptors are. That was an insane shot. If you
No,
missed
yeah,
it,
right. It was a lucky shot, too.
first ever buzzer beater in Game 7 history for the win, which is
That's
Crazy.
never happened. I mean,
Yeah.
That's pretty
it's
cool.
history, yeah.
that's like 50 years, just that not happening, which is
But of the modern NBA.
yeah. So he's been playing amazing. I mean, he kind of struggled in the first half of shooting, just
Yeah.
like Steph Curry did
I
in
mean,
Game
yeah,
6.
he went 16 for 39. Man. The Raptors, guys, y'all aren't gonna beat the Bucks if Kyle Lowry, Siakam, whatever, dude, if they are shooting like 3 of 20, 3 of 16, that's not gonna win you a ball game against the Bucks.
I mean, did
They
you
got Middleton shooting 50% from the line. All right, and Giannis, who's guarding Giannis?
Okay, quick question. Which line though? I wouldn't need to clarify that. As a Bucks fan, I would love to have a win and go to the.
Y'all might get a genuine sweep. I'm not gonna lie, in 5 games.
Just say that we're gonna end up losing like
No,
4-0, and I'm gonna be like, what
dude,
happened?
no, y'all aren't bad to get swept. Really?
Just don't jinx it. Just don't jinx it. I don't think this is real word,
But no, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Kawhi. Kevin Durant's obviously the best player in the league.
I don't agree with Kawhi being the best player either. I was just going off what you stated, but
Well,
Kawhi is averaging 32 points per game this series, or just in the playoffs in general. Shooting 54%, which is amazing.
yeah, it's great.
41% from 3, which, Kawhi in the past couple of years hasn't been really known as a sharpshooter, but
Dude, his shot is so like line drive.
yeah, it's, but he makes it.
Goes in, hey, all dude, it's all
It
that matters.
goes in.
There we go.
No, but Kevin Durant, man,
8 rebounds per game.
it would just be different if Kevin Durant was on the floor right now. And nobody would be having this conversation right now if Kevin Durant was on the floor.
You're really showing your bias today towards Kevin
Really?
Durant.
Kevin Durant's that's my favorite player besides Dirk. Shut up.
But since you want to be biased, I'll be biased. Giannis this year has been the best player in the league. That's why he's the top MVP candidate. That's why he's taking the Bucks.
I think he should.
That's why he's taking the Bucks from a 7 seed to a 1 seed.
No, it's great.
The best
Yes.
team in the NBA in the next year.
Yeah.
He's completely elevated his play.
No, great. Yeah, I hope he gets MVP.
Yeah,
James Harden deserves it.
He's starting to show his confidence from the 3-point line. He's starting to
I
make
like
shots.
Yeah,
which
if
is-
he could be just more efficient on offense, that'd be great.
And I like how you compared him with James Harden in the race, but why isn't Kevin Durant in the race?
You
Yeah.
gotta be there.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
All right, so
But it's God.
debate over.
Debate.
KD's averaging 27, 7, and 4
and
in the entire
while
career.
all this might be true, let's move on to the coaching carousel that is in full effect. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, coaching carousel is going on.
Lakers laughing stock in the NBA.
Yeah, Lakers they hired 2 coaches. They got assistant coach Jason Kidd,
Yeah, hey,
former
Hall of Famer,
former New Jersey Net, former Dallas Maverick,
champion,
former Sun, Hall of Famer for sure.
and also a former Knick.
Also a former felon. But
Whoa! Hold on,
Whoa.
what? A
Uh,
felon?
I think it was a DWI.
Got it.
I mean, everybody has that. So.
Everybody has that.
Not everybody. Can just move on.
Okay, so he got signed to the assistant coach position, and he used to coach the Bucks for the past couple of years. He helped mentor Giannis into being the player he is, which is
Which is great. Yeah, he developed it.
main source of where the ball is going. And
It's like a Mark Jackson and Steve Kerr type situation. Mark Jackson
Yeah,
developed
yeah.
Steph Curry as well.
yeah, kind of, yeah, and yeah, except everything was given to Steve Kerr.
I mean, yeah. But I mean,
But-
they still. Not everything. I mean, the Bucks have a team. A decent team.
Yeah, Sterling Brown was really going off last year. It was crazy.
Okay,
Sterling
they
Brown-
still could have beat the Celtics in 7 games.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't mean Jason Kidd's a good coach. Just meant Giannis and Hayden were having a good season or a good year. I mean, that's not too hard. But I don't know. And then of course they signed the new head coach Frank Vogel from Orlando Magic.
Wow.
Took them to the playoffs, which is pretty impressive. But,
Yeah, but the last season, he won 25 games.
but what do you do this season?
24 points.
My point exactly.
Okay, but really
Look,
anything.
I want you to name 5 players from the Magic roster that stand out.
PJ Augustin, Vucevic.
Aaron Gordon.
Yes, Aaron Gordon. Wow. That's 3. What's that more?
DJ Augustine, like you just
Yes,
said.
center.
Oh, Mo Bamba.
Yes.
He didn't even play.
Okay, still counts.
He was out for half a year.
Okay, well then okay.
My point exactly. So he took a team of no
Okay,
names.
name off the Lakers.
Okay, last I checked, who are all stars out of those players?
0.
All right,
1, Vucevic. That's it.
debating. Continue with he's took a group of no names.
And he took a group of no names with 1 all star basically, who really isn't talked about, and took them to an 8 seed in the playoffs and beat the Raptors in one game. I mean, that's pretty impressive in its own right.
It's good.
You're looking at the likes of, like Evan Fournier, like
Dang, I forgot about him. Yeah, dang, I forgot about him.
dang, I forgot about him too.
Yeah, sorry.
Crazy, yeah. So I think he was a great hire, and LeBron's pretty used to him because LeBron beat him the past couple years when those infamous
Yeah.
Pacers versus Heat
Yeah,
series would
right.
go
In the
on.
2013, 2014.
Those were some of my favorite series to watch.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
Pete.
my boy Lance Stevenson would actually play decent. Yeah,
Blowing LeBron's ear.
Oh,
that's
right.
what that sound was.
All right. So, are y'all?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there was another. Oh yeah, Cleveland hire John Beeline.
Oh yeah, the guy from Michigan.
Yeah, which I think that's an all right hire. I
I
mean,
mean, we'll see what he does his first NBA
yeah,
season
he's been coaching.
with the
He's
Cavs.
been coaching Michigan for the past 12 years, so it's gonna take some getting used to, and it's a process.
I mean, they have some talent. They still have Caleb. Right?
How old is Caleb?
I mean, he's getting up there, but he's still Caleb.
That's like saying, oh, we still got 41-year-old Derek. You're not looking too bad.
He's a
All
shooter.
right.
He's a shooter though.
It is time to move on from NBA. We're going to talk about NHL hockey. We're going
That's
to talk
great.
about the Boston Bruins dominating Carolina Hurricanes. So let's hear about it.
Yeah.
Boston team winning again. It's something we and it's
They have snow.
we're used to.
They do have snow. That is very true.
Carolina, they have snow.
Yeah.
North Carolina does.
So, yes.
South doesn't. But they're in North Carolina, so they're.
There.
Yeah, so Carolina Hurricanes dominated the New York Islanders. I was super happy about it. 'Cause,
Yeah, you got to see New York lose. Yes.
yeah,
I think we all love that.
I love seeing the Islanders lose. But yeah, they've beaten them by a margin of 3 goals per game, which is insane. I mean,
that's embarrassing. Kind of.
yeah, first game they beat them 5-2. Two of the Carolina goals were at the end of the game, so it was basically 5-0 at one point. Same thing for this game too. Game 2, they won 6-2. Same a lot of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they scored their 2 goals at the end of the game, which is not amazing. Tim Krug, he is a defenseman for Boston. I've noticed him throughout the series. He's excelled in just control of the puck. He's scored very well. He's played his part as a defenseman amazingly. I mean, he wasn't playing this well last series. He kind of struggled, but I mean, it's looking good for the Bruins. And Mrazek, the goalie for Carolina, he's, as you can tell by the scores, he hasn't been doing too high.
No, he'll play him.
If I were Carolina, I would start your other goalie for sure. For game 3.
I mean, would you want to start a backup or like your best one? Your best one.
Obviously your best one right now isn't doing too hot, so your best one right now is probably the backup because he hasn't allowed any goals.
T.
But yeah.
All right. So now we're going to talk about Bryce Harper and his struggles. Why are they continuing?
He got his money.
He got his money,
Yep. He's chilling this year.
so he doesn't have any struggles.
I mean, financially, he'll never have struggles.
No, yeah. No, I'm just saying, just like
I don't even think his great grandchildren will have struggles financially.
Yeah.
But
How much did he get paid?
I think 450 now, right?
Gee, Louise.
yeah,
That's
it's okay.
It's a
That's
10-year.
forward
It's a
into
10-year
the
deal.
time.
It's 10 years though, so he's locked in.
That's still a lot. That's like 45 million a year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's insane.
yeah.
That's quite a bit.
Just a bit.
Yeah, have fun with that.
He's batting. He's worse in his career. A 222 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not doing too hot right now. Leading the league in strikeouts right now. 54 strikeouts.
Yeah, don't talk trash about Joey Gallo,
Okay.
okay? Yeah.
And then 31 walks, which is also leading the league. So he's very tentative at the plate or at the plate. So
I don't know. I think honestly this year he's just kind of chilling. I mean,
I think he's got a lot of pressure on him. And I think that's for sure. You also got to think I'm getting paid 450 million, and I'm expected
well,
to
no,
win.
and I think this year, I think honestly he should just take this. I'm not saying a professional athlete should just take the year off. I'm saying just like kind of get the chemistry with the team. Like don't worry about making playoffs.
And this whole Phillies team has been rebuilt too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got JT Realmuto in the offseason. You got Andrew McCutcheon.
Right.
You got a couple other players. That
No, right. So yeah,
aren't too bad.
they shouldn't worry about making playoffs. They should worry about getting chemistry,
I would
getting the offense better.
I would worry about making playoffs because you spent a lot of money for these players, and I feel like a lot of pressure is on you if you don't make the playoffs.
I would agree with that. If I spent $450 million on somebody, I would want them to make the playoffs.
More exactly.
Two.
All right, let's talk about Pacquiao versus Thurman.
Pascal.
That actually excites me. I do like
Boxing.
boxing, UFC.
If you've watched the show for a while now, you know Manny Pacquiao is one of my favorite boxers of all time.
Isn't he the one that fought Mayweather?
Yeah, Filipinos.
Mayweather
Fighting.
all the way. But anyways, continue. That was years ago.
That wasn't important. That was decent.
Continue.
Yeah, so he's fighting Thurman, which, you know, he's been dominating just the lightweight in general lately. And he's finally worked his way up to Pacquiao, who I think last time fought Adrian Broner, which was...
Yes. And he dominated.
Yeah, he destroyed him the whole fight. And this fight's happening July 20th. I can't wait. I think Pacquiao is probably going to beat him.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously the most... He's better.
You just wouldn't expect a guy with his age, I think age 40 now, to still be so dominant in a sport that's so physically demanding.
Yeah.
I mean, he's shown that why he's one of the best in the world.
Yeah, that's great. No, but I like, you know, if Thurman was to win, I'd be proud of him. I mean, I'm going for him. So
Up and coming winner.
yes, I hope.
Type of deal?
I hope he wins. I always go for him.
As well,
Well,
are we gonna change that next week when Pacquiao wins?
the fight's in July 20th. So
Well,
we got some
you know what I
time.
mean.
My
Because
God,
remember
why
last
are we
time?
talking about this in the second of
Just-
July?
it's just
Last
set
time we
up.
talked about a fight, Jackson rooted for the underdog, and then you had to walk out, but he basically said that he wished opposite of what he asked for.
Canelo dominated
Team.
that fight. Yeah.
Canelo dominated.
But Pacquiao's actually the underdog here. He's
Why? Because he's old?
yeah.
No.
No.
In my book, he's not. He's one of the best of all time. Why is it best of all time an underdog?
Age catches up to you, man.
It really does.
It really does.
It's the same with LeBron's an underdog.
Like we said earlier with CP3. Starting to look like he's 35.
Well, look at LeBron.
Do you agree with me?
LeBron is an underdog.
LeBron's still one of the most dominant players in the world. My point exactly.
Who's number one?
Not this year.
Sorry. All right. It's been a good show.
Yes, that could
Yeah, I think
conclude
that's
today's
it.
show. We had that special guest,
Coach Lucio.
Coach Lucio. Yeah, sorry.
I
Coach Lucio.
I want everyone to know this. When they walked into the room today, what did I do? I started yelling Lucio,
Yeah.
Lucio, Lucio.
This
And
is
what
true.
did Jackson do? Forgetio. Oops. He forgotio. Lucio.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't have a short memory.
It's okay. That's why I told you a million times and it still didn't quite catch. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's been a really good show.
Yeah. This was episode 31.
3 plus 1, 31.
Yes,
Is
yes,
that what you
three-
said?
yes,
You said 30 plus 1.
No, not wait.
No, he said 3 plus
I said 3
Oh.
plus 1 is 31.
Ah, yes. Although it is.
But no, that's Logan over there. That's TG, Tyler Gus, and Jackson Davis.
JD.
And JD, LM, and yeah, we'll catch you on 32.
Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, it's great.